Hi everyone, welcome to my channel here today. I'm actually here to talk about some movies, more specifically the Marvel movies, because yes, there's a lot of great Marvel films, up from Phase 1 to all the way up to Phase 4. That's what we're in right now. But from Phase 1 to Phase 3 has a great story, part of the Infinity Saga to up to Thanos. It's like, wow. But overall, I thought this could be a fun one. My top 10 best Marvel films. So, yes, let me know in the comments below what is your top 10 best Marvel movies. If this gets over 20 likes, I could talk to how to watch the Marvel movies in chronology order. So, yes. So let's get started here. The first thing is the best ones. I thought this was a fun one that I did watch this movie over and over. Thor Ragnarok. I love how they did with Thor Ragnarok because the first two Thor films was decent because I love the first Thor movie. But Thor the Dark World was not as strong than the first one and Ragnarok. But Ragnarok, on the other hand, was amazing. I love that it got involved with the Hulk, on Sakaar, since what happened in Age of Ultron. But this was actually a bit of a funny movie because you have Loki, Bruce Banner. Everyone was great in this movie. The other one, because I thought of Ant-Man movies, and I thought of Ant-Man and the Wasp was more funnier. But I love the first Ant-Man movie, but Ant-Man and the Wasp was more fun to interact with all of these characters. Like Ghost was part of all the villain in this movie, but more like an anti-hero But it has a great potential of a fun movie. Michael Pena, I love that guy in this one. It's so funny and hilarious. The other one, and yes, I chose Endgame because Endgame is by far one of the best movies out there in the MCU movies because between the whole time heist since Ant-Man was talking to Tony about it, of how can we fix our timeline. Try to go back in time to stop Thanos again so he can bring everyone back to this Earth 616. This whole movie itself was so great. It's like I need to watch this movie again, so it'd be awesome. But the other one that I thought was another best ones in Captain America movies was Civil War. And yes, it's kind of mix and match between the Avengers movies, but this is more like a team up. And in this one, there was new recruits. We also know Scarlet Witch was actually involved in the story, but they recruit Black Panther. That's where they got an intro to him in this one, and also Spider-Man. Tony Stark recruited him. I was like, dude, that's amazing. I love Civil War a lot because it's a fun story, fun concept of the actions. More of the storytelling itself, came out strong. And we have the X-Men movies here. We have Logan, by far one of my best ones in the X-Men movies. Beyond this whole movie, solid movie, great storytelling, great characters. And we have Days of Futures Past, another great movie here. I thought from watching this movie more than once was over the top. But the whole story itself of the young mutants in this one was seeing young Xavier, young Magneto, and Wolverine got involved in this whole story. It was so great of how this movie did play it out. And we have Deadpool here. I did saw the new one, and Wolverine. I love that movie, but this was by far one of my favorite Deadpool movies. The first one was so great. I love how they got involved with some of the X-Men characters. Colossus. We see a lot of cool things going on. It was really funny. I really did enjoy this one a lot. And the other one that I thought was a solid best one was The Winter Soldier. As we know, Winter Soldier is kind of the main villain here. More of the Hydra takeover, Shield. It had a blast of this movie. It was great to see Bucky Barnes came back to take down Steve Rogers. This whole friendship was insane, but so awesome. And the other one is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Between this one, the first one, and the second one, I overall love this one a lot because the whole concept of the elements of the story was great. Seeing Anna Moloch in play, like, wow, like, movie's great. The main villain was kind of like odd because High Evolution created Rocket Raccoon. I love that story part of Rocket, but the last one here is Spider-Man No Way Home. And yes, now the solid best films here. Like, I love how they did with the story. Like, beyond Spider-Man, Peter Parker got shown out in the whole world in New York since what happened in Far From Home, and somehow everyone knew Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Like, this whole concept of Doctor Strange got involved. All the other Spider-Mans, all the other villains from the Spider-Man universe came in. It was awesome. I love how they did with these movies. Thank you all for coming into my channel here. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Stay tuned, maybe in a week or so, I'm going to get into how to watch the MC movies in chronology order. Let me know. Bye, everyone.